Hello. Apparently, I am. Apparently, I'm late for my own stream. It helps if you remember what time you said you were going to start. I'm just trying to find out whether we get even an entry into the prizes if we do this race. Hey JB, hey Al, hey Jeff, hey Lanzi, welcome along. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing some daytime races. There's not many people entered, so we've only got 4 people in for Bathurst. Now the question is whether it counts as a prize entry, and then it might be worth doing, but it's probably not. So we need to decide: do I not enter this one? Do we do some quick races? Or my other option is that I thought we could look at the Vantage as being a new car that we could use rather than the McLaren. What are the quick races, I guess, is the question. What do we want to watch 4 people go around the mountain for half an hour? Probably not, do we? Probably want some more folks on the track. So there's Laguna Seca at 2:15. That's got 11 people in. So we could try for Laguna. Gives us 15 minutes to practice as well. I think that's probably a better option, isn't it? Aston for all tracks or just that one? There we go. Let's see if we can ping Michael and see whether that counts. What do we want? What do you want in the background? Assuming that half of you will be working with this on in the background. So I can do a Laguna Seca race at 2:15, or we can jump into the mountain and there's only 4 of us. But I'm in the McLaren as well for that one. Anything. Fair shout. Okay. So I think we go for Laguna. I think for 4 people is maybe not enough to warrant a race at the moment at half-hour dash. We can have a look at Misano, which would be the next one. Let's register for that. And Misano, we'll branch out. We're gonna try with the Aston for Misano, but it's the V8, isn't it, rather than the V12? I'm pretty sure. Yes, the V8. Okay, we've registered in the Aston for Misano just to see what it's like. And then I guess we're going to go for the quick race. We'll register for the quick race at 2:15. And we'll also try out the Aston. We'll have an Aston day and see how we get on. V8. Very easy to select the wrong Aston. There we go. Okay, so we're in for that. Lots of people in the normal cars. We'll see how we get on. We may just get mobbed, but we'll give it our best. Right, so what's that then? That's Laguna. I can't believe how many people just want to do like quick races. Like there's far more in quick race than there is in the half-hour dash. But you would have thought everybody, like people would want to qualify, but maybe they don't. I wonder if that mentality comes across from. Oh, Andy, have you changed the location of your rig? Oh no, yeah, no, I am. I'm in a different room. Al. It's all got changed and got some new stuff around, but it's just time. I don't have time to do everything that I want to. I was meant to do some videos, but it was a busy weekend, so I haven't even got around to those. Had an interesting race on Thursday night maybe, and thought, oh, we should do a video, but then didn't have a converter to get the videos out. Like, everything's just complex. I need to simplify things probably. Right. Yes, I wonder if there we go. So now we should have 2 races on. And I guess we'll go for the next quick race as well. Try and get used to. No, we won't. We'll leave it at that for now. Leave it at that. Doesn't matter. So we could go and practice Bathurst, or we could go into. We could go into the quick race. Right, let's go and just have a little practice round Laguna in the V8, which will be a download somewhere, won't it? There it is. Right, so in the Aston, I don't really just want it to be a race. I'd like to do some practice. And I guess we're just gonna have to. Hey, Denz, welcome along. How's it going? Oh, Russ is in. Hey, Russ, welcome along. I need to change this, don't I, so I can see it a bit clearer. Right, there we go. So it doesn't matter on the numbers entered. If you want to be entered into the weekly competitions for the 30 minutes ones, just get in any. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think Jeff is also in Canada, on the other side. Right, so let's go set up. Have we got anything here? We've got a Friedolf race one from 2024. Let's see what this is like. All fairly different, and I don't know what's going to be good or bad. So I guess we just try it and see how we go. We should also probably change this view a little bit. Like to just go forward a bit. Do we want that blue? No, we don't need the race logic, do we? Just want this. Then we probably don't need to change that much, do we? Could go up a little bit like that. Let's try that. See how that is. Not bad. Still sim race here. Oh, there we go. Hey, Sarth, welcome along. Daytime, what brought this on? SimGrid did races in the day. No, I have some time today, and so I was. Is that the that I've set that to 42? Should we change that back to 40 and just see whether that just feels a little bit weird? Oh, it's the Bentley that's right-hand drive, isn't it? We should also have a look at what times they were doing in the race. Woo! Just want to see again the difference in ease of. The steering's very light compared to my McLaren. I mean, it seems all right. No, it's thanks, Al. That's happening too often. That. an unplug and a plug back in normally fixes that. Yeah, there we go. Welcome along, South. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. That's good. Be interesting after this to try. We just need to get used to the car for the race. But it'd be interesting to try a Coach Dave setup after this. Oh, go on, Mercedes.
Car on the right.
I know.
Clear on the right.
Oh gosh, that's right. Den's had yeah. There's lots of people on the mend at the moment. I think there's been a couple from the streams that are there. You know, the other thing I realised I could do is do what I love, and we could do a single player race that lasts a while with a pit stop, but go against the AI at like 100 and 100, because I feel like that also evokes the same kind of race that we get in seasons.
The fastest step so far.
What we probably need to be like low 24s or something, do we? That was pretty smooth. Oh, so staying third for this then. So the bonnet view at the moment makes things a lot easier to deal with. What's that? 24. Right. So we can do 24/7 kind of off the bat with a bit of practice. Let's just go and check Discord that I've not missed anything. So let's just go to SimGrid. We can go to the quick race schedules. Oh, but it's not going to tell me what tracks they were on. Oh yeah, that one was Hungaroring. What about that one? That was Brands. Oh no, I need the results before that. Oh, there we go. Race 10. No. Let's try race 8. Brands Hatch. Race 7. Laguna. The fastest lap was a low 24. Caldini. Caldini got a 1:23.0. Okay, and low 24s for everybody else. Okay, so we're kind of just outside the top 5, maybe top 10. Okay, that'll be all right. We'll roll with that. Let me come back and get the chat up. Arthritis has been chronic, must be a pain, but unfortunately we've got to learn how to live with these things the more we get older. Yes, the longer we learn to live, the more. Yes, absolutely. I had a GT7 championship and the second physio told me to race I said, suffer pain. First few races, I was jumping off the rig with pain. Oh, that sounds painful. Oh, you've got a call next Thursday. That's good, Jeff. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I guess chronic stuff must be like go like beyond go beyond like painkillers and things. I feel like we're just gonna get punted going into turn 1 unless we can work out where our braking points are. Because look, it just doesn't want to grip. Woohoo! Okay, this will be interesting. I think I need to own a chiropractor and a physio. Yeah. Oh, that's not live. That'll turn off. There we go. Right. Server's about to come up. We need to change cars then. Ooh. Different car. GT3 Vantage. We got anything here? The King's Meat Snack. My possible self. Oh, mental health. Let's go with that as people are recovering. Be your best. Oh, that sounds brilliant. That is what we're going for. Let's go into here. Let's do a search for SimGrid Seasons. And now we just have to wait. Shout out to the 2 people that have gone for the practice at Mount Panorama. Yes, went from 74 with the 296 down to 60. Yeah, had to adjust a lot for the feeling. Yes, the feeling with the feeling being a lot less, you'd need to then get used to like what does it feel like for that feedback. Oh, there we go. What was the 61829? 61829. And I think for the most part we need to see this as an exploratory race. Go. And I guess yeah, we don't need that much, do we? Oh, the other, yeah, we could always just try. Look at that. Ferraris, BMWs, McLarens. In fact, that is a lot of Ferraris. It feels very slow, but maybe it's not. See how we get on. This is an exploratory race. Is it like a 12-minute race or something? It's really short, isn't it? Be interesting to look at the speed back and see what the speed's like. And whether I'm like, oh yeah, it's really slow here, and it actually turns out you're doing 80 miles an hour. Because like that was almost 100 miles an hour through that corner. I mean, there's 18 people in here, so that's... I wish 18 people had come to do Bathurst. Oh, so that was braking at the line. I think I need to brake at... Oh, but was that more ABS and brakes locking up rather than anything else? Possibly. Bathurst needs to be packed on. Yeah, I don't get why people don't want to do like the half-an-hour races. They all want to do these 12-minute races that just seem to be over before they begin. Oh.
There's a slow car ahead.
Next Bathurst, Jeff's in. Don't do yourself any extra injuries, Jeff. Although you obviously very much want people to join in. Oh, you've only got 3. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good shout. I will be racing later on as well, I think. Yes, I did just lock the brakes up. So that turning ABS down to 4 has maybe... Someone going in the Porsche, very brave. Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
So,
Russell West.
tyre pressures can be adjusted.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Slowly get used to the track. Sorry, I will catch up with the chat. Oops. Lost a lot there. This is almost like the mountain in that you just need to survive.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh. Haha. Invalidated the lap, but going for a low 24. Okay.
Session is now over.
Okay. So, most things seemed all right. We'll maybe put that back up to 5 just to help us out. The worst is the thumbs, but the new wheel handling help a lot. Didn't think of that when I bought it. Ah, nice. No worries, we'll put my bracer on. Nice, sounds good. Right, fuel. 12 minutes. Call it 12 laps. 24 would do 10 laps. Yeah, I think that's fine. Everything else we'll have to just roll with it as it is. Oh, but these, that can go down by 2, that can go down by 2, that can go down by 3, that can go down by 2, and I think we'll just roll with that. Whoop! Nice and close to the. Whoa! Look at how long the start is. What? This is well far back. I didn't know we were racing from all the way down here. You'd have thought that we'd line up like here, but maybe not here, just along this bit. But I guess maybe that's the longest straight that you can line all the cars up from. How interesting. But you'd have thought down here. Right, good luck everybody. Here we go then. Try not to die going into turn 1.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Oh, already, yeah, already.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Kind of saw him coming in from behind. Don't know how else you avoid something like that. Right. Yeah, it's that whole thing, isn't it? Just where, at what point do you just go, just get through the first corner, forget about making. And this is what I don't understand with with quick races, there's no qualifying. So you're all in a mismatch of no idea what pace or whereabouts you're going from. And so people want to make up positions, right, as quick as they can. Whereas in the races with qualifying, and I guess that's it, you only get 3 races if you don't want to pay for a grid pass, so maybe that's what stops a lot of people from doing lots of those through a day. Right, let's forget that then. Here we go. One second to the car in front. Oh. Now it's longer than a second to the car in front, and the guy behind is going to be sniffing up our rear soon. Yeah, there we go. Right, it's 2.3 to the car. Let's see what we can do now. It's the quick races are getting quite populated, and in the evenings the oh, look at that. Wright is doing 23s. That's almost a bit beyond us. So yeah, and the evenings are getting quite populated for the longer races. We are just trying to have to go off our yeah, we're going off like old knowledge. To be fair, when I realise this, we've not raced here in a long time. Yeah, we're now to 2.8. We can't keep up in those last sectors. We've got no pace. Yeah, 24s for us. It's a shame for the start. Now got the guy behind also going fast. So we're going to be defending for the last 7 minutes of the race, I think. Don't know who it was that took the dive. Was it the guy behind that went for the dive that...
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh. Moment for the guy in front. Oh, and we need to brake before 2 there. Look at all the Ferraris on the track. I feel like every time you've got a dominant car, you just dock it in the bop and then let people choose another car until eventually it just kind of works itself out.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Okay, so that's actually got us down into the '23s. That's not bad.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Ooh, that was unexpected. So there we go, getting up to pace then. And I guess this is... where we want to be, down to 2.3 ahead and kind of holding them at that. Ooh. Oh, guy behind now going to claim that fastest lap, I guess. It's a shame. Not so good for us there. Yeah, 23.3 from the Ferrari behind. Don't know whether we can even attempt to get... Yeah, there must be a couple of tenths in a lap, mustn't there? Because look, we're 1.10th and a bit up now. Yeah, we're almost 2 tenths up there. So actually, we are competing with the guy behind.
Yellow flag in sector 3. There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh. We need to sort out the corkscrew, don't we? That's probably where we're losing most of our time.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was lucky.
Slow car ahead.
That's very annoying. Leave the inside open for whoever this is. Oh, this is Jay. Oh. Just wasn't sure. Just wasn't sure where to go for that. And this car just is not stable. Oh, we were gonna do all right there. Oh. Oh. Right, I need to calm down and focus again now. Oh, what do you do? It's all about when you meet people, isn't it, on the track?
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh no, another one. One more lap. I wonder whether we can do fastest lap. Although not if we meet this guy. Oh, thank you. Shout out to them.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Can we go again?
Right. Oh, watch where you're going. Oh, turning too much.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, pushing too hard. This car is very different to the McLaren. Fine. We've done all right though. Considering we've not really raced on the track much. So there was a faster... Oh, we kind of knew that was coming, didn't we? Focusing on everything other than the race. Let down. Second to fourth. Oh well.
The leader has finished the race.
Well, for the first time we've raced at Laguna in seasons for a long time. It's not the worst.
Right, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.
I don't... Why do people like... Why do people like quick races? Stop following F1 after Michael Messi. Yeah, it's just got a bit like... It's just got... Oh, sorry, it is going to flash for a bit. I can hit this screen. Oh, hang on. Well, there we go. That's better. Right. Let's change the camera. Let's change the car. Oh, there we go. That's them. Yeah. Never gonna break. And there wasn't much they could do. They break far too late. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's Jay. Jay, what are you doing? Is it Jay? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Jay. I was looking at the wrong one. Ah, friend of the stream. And just doesn't. Oh, I don't. Just it's frustrating, isn't it? Oh. Where's that? No, then we've got that corner. We've got that one. There you go. This is Jay. And he tries to get out the way. Which, fair play to him. Maybe I'm breaking a bit early, but yeah. So maybe that's a bit on me. But at the same time, I would want him to be lifting, and he's probably on the power all the way until he breaks. Yeah. Yeah. So he didn't expect me to break at that point. But then he goes inside. Almost like the gap will still be there at the corner. Ah. And shout out, like, it's that thing, isn't it? If you're a few back, you get away with like everything. And he has let us off there and let us go, but this is it. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is what it is. We let it go. Right, we've missed the next entry, which is fine because we want to enter the next half an hour race. And we probably need to find a setup. Right. What are we doing? Let's go and... I don't think we're entered yet, are we? Oh, we are. We are in for Misano. Oh, and there's lots in for Misano, so we can go and practice Misano. I'm streaming, so 2 different views from the front. I'm not doing quick races again. Final lap. They're very, very not for me. But good luck. Cheers for stopping in and saying hi whilst you're streaming. Hey Pierre, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I just realised why Ferrari is a good car to use in Sims, because they can't win in real life. They complain and moan all the time. Ban Ferrari. Lambo is better. It'd be cool to have... Hi Andy, nice time to try Nords. Just noticed what you're doing in the Austin. In the Aston, I'm just trying something different. I keep talking about trying a different car, and so I thought it was time to actually do that. Right, so let's find Misano, which is a free track, which should be down here. There it is. Have we got any setups? I wonder if we should take this time to try a Coach Dave setup out. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got nothing. Okay, we're gonna take this time. I'm gonna try and get a Coach Dave setup done. So let me. Oh, can't we do this? Yes, we can do this, and then I can stay on and we can work it out. Yes, in for the next 3 30-minute races. Oh, nice. Good luck, final lap. Hopefully they go well. We'll see you in Bathurst, but not Mizano. No worries, Jeff. Jay is in Poops Daddy. No, I don't think it's. I think it was someone. I think in my head they were from TCR, but they may not be. Right, let me. I need to find. Oh, this is that ridiculousness where I struggled to find how to get the setup. And it's because I remember now. I struggled to find it. And I struggled to find it because it defaults to what does it do? It defaults to subscription downloads, I think. And then it defaults onto iRacing, and I think that's it was something like that. Can't see anywhere to change it though. Sort by manufacturer, ACC. But now I've just got track map. There's no cars there. Oh. This is that frustration with websites, isn't it? Where you're like, you want to go somewhere and go, I want the console wizard. Subscription download seems like the right place to go. It have to be through. Maybe it has to be through Delta. Download Delta in order to access that. But then Delta doesn't have anywhere to do it, does it? Right, I've got Delta somewhere. Let's go and find Delta. Like this is it. Like every time I struggle to find where it is. Once you find it, save the bookmark. There's a clever idea. Right, get started. Link your Coach Dave. Oh, Coach Dave. This is more frustrating than getting hit out on lap 1. Right. Delta has been updated. I don't care. I just want to find a setup, please. I don't want to start a session. No. Coach Dave, you're going to lose a subscription again because I can't find what I want. Oh. How do you find it? I found it once and it was because it had defaulted to iRacing, but now I'm here. I'm trying ACC. Does anybody know? Is it not in managed subscriptions? You would have expected it to be in subscription downloads, but it's not. Memberships? Hang on. We might have stumbled across it. Oh, yes, we've stumbled across it. We found it. Right, you go to subscription downloads, and then it's all there. Don't understand how that wasn't there when I was looking for it. Anyway, we've got there. We've got there. What car are we looking for? Aston V8. Oh, GT3. Right, and where are we looking for now? Misano. Okay, we've got there. We've got there. It's not, apparently it's not hard at all. But I just, I struggle to find it every time. It frustrates me every time, but it's fine. Right, let me, what time are we at? Gosh, we are at 12 minutes to. So we're going to try this out and see what happens. Okay, so this is a bit... Oh, no, we've got to check what setup it is, don't we? Right, we don't want LFM. So there's two. Let's go for the racing safe one. Okay. So everything kind of clicks in just a little bit on the racing safe. This is the problem, isn't it? It just takes ages. I should stop complaining at some point, shouldn't I? Right. There we go. We've got one bit in. Oh. PC is only 1 for this. PC2 on 8 as well. That's different. 400. Right, there we go. Getting there now. Right, I don't use CDA setups yet, but it seems to be a struggle. Yeah, I made that a lot harder than it needed to be for finding them. Like, it's right there on the screen. It's subscription downloads, and I think it may default you to downloads, and that's where I keep struggling because it's got my... I bought a while back a Ferrari pack, and I think it defaults me to there. At which point then you're like, you can see the other downloads and you're like, I don't understand where my others are, and there maybe should be a link. I might suggest that to them for a website update. Say, actually, if there's a link there that said, looking for subscription downloads, click here. And then you'd be like, oh, yes, I am. And then you could click that and it would sort out any issues that way. Would be one way to do it. Right. Okay, get in there now. I'm trying to be focused on the chat as well, but that obviously will just slow down putting the numbers in. And we've got 9 minutes left, but we do have qualifying, so we'll see how that goes, because we'll get a few laps of practice as well. Right. They look the same. They look the same. They look the same. Nice. Right. One more. Let's have a look. Yeah. Fine. Oops, I've changed the wrong thing. I don't know why they do it this way. Oh no, wait. I can't get the front to the same height as they're suggesting. That's weird. I've clicked on... Yeah, this is Misano. That's weird. Okay, fair enough. Right, we'll leave it at that then. Right, so this is the racing safe one. So this is CDA4 race safe 1. Right, there we go. And we'll save that. Right, so I've got that in. I might, just whilst we're here, I'm going to do the race fast as well. And just see what difference that is, just whilst we're here. Yeah, it's not, yeah, after that massive stress of trying to find... oh, that's quite different. Oh, tell you what, I'm glad I checked this then. I've just put the wrong numbers in, that's why. It's not actually that different because I've just put the wrong numbers in. There we go. Right, now let's try that race fast. Go, and... that's all the same. Electronics is all the same. Oh, that changes, and that changes, and that changes. Yeah, go on. We'll just quickly make these changes. So we've got what, 5 minutes? Because they're normally so similar that it takes less time to come in and change it now than it does to come back. And then we've got 2 setups we can try as well. Okay, so let's edit this. Okay, right, we're good. Do we do... yeah, we'll do a couple of laps here. Right, nice. Let's get rid of that screen. Go back there so I can see. Right, hopefully you're all doing well. There we go. Finally...
Go, go, go.
5 minutes to go until the race. And we'll get a couple of laps in. I used to work with someone called Amy Howard. I don't know what professional driver this is that's called A Howard. Oh, this feels very different to begin with. We just need to be able to do some solid laps. You can feel, one thing that I find in this is that you can really feel when you go over the limit of the tires. So I'm turning and then all of a sudden the steering just like feels like it bumps. And then it goes really loose, and so you know you've got no more, like you've over gripped the tires, and you're turning too sharp, which is quite nice. Whoa, that was different. I guess now would be a good time also to come back to this view, wouldn't it? Oh, this is better. No, it's not. This is really odd, isn't it? I've moved this over to the right. If the limit on this is, if the limit on the steering is right, then although it feels slow, oh, contact. Now this just feels like we can't quite see the right hand side of the car.
Car on the left.
Now,
On the
what
left.
happened here? Yeah, this just wants to... Oh,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, you're not on a fast lap, so you could always just let it go. When the AI is set at too aggressive. Oh, you see, it just doesn't like to rotate for me on that. So I just need to be a little bit more aggressive. Right. Okay, we'll see. Time to see how we get on then. What was the next race? I guess was it this? What time were they at? Yeah, so it'd be Hungaroring. So they only had 12 go in after Laguna. Maybe it was the track that took the numbers there. Oh, we need to get rid of our Gopher one there, don't we? Just tell us what car we're in as well. No. There we go, 668822. In we go. Good luck, everyone.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Let's load, let's do that and load the safe setup. Go and see how we get on. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. It's that's not the line. The engine just sounds very low rev, doesn't it? I think that's what throws you off in this car. Oh, Nigel's in, Russ is in. Welcome along, good luck. So, because the engine revs quite low in this, I think it feels like you're going quite slow through the corners to get it to rotate, when really you're actually going faster than you feel like, or faster than it feels. Right, I'm gonna I need to see the bonnet, so I need to change the view settings. Because this, I just need a little bit more visibility from the car so that I can see when the car's rotated to get back on the power. At the moment, on the in-cockpit view, I'm struggling to tell what angle my car's at and whether we're sliding or not. Right, now, how's this going to pan out? So we come round, we need to get off the steering for this. Oh, it does like to rotate through there. So we do need to be careful. Yeah, you see, this is the difference for me. The McLaren just grips. And it feels like I can fight the McLaren to get around the corner. Whereas this, if I try and fight this, it just over rotates. Like, and maybe I'm just, see, just understeers too much for me. I'm obviously need a slightly more aggressive car, but it's not even, no. Is that right? Aggressive to me is just going to be that I turn a little bit and the car kind of throws it round. It becomes a lot more pointy. So I don't know if aggressive is what I'm after. Just yeah, maybe it's a setup thing that just as I'm coming off the accelerator, it's just wanting to over rotate. So, and that's what happens coming in here. I come off the accelerator, it starts to over rotate, and then I'm in a world of trouble. So it probably, yeah, as you say, Jeff, you just need to get some practice with the cornering in.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, and that's just outside the track limits, and we're still, yeah, we're not quick. Look at that, 36s. We could be donating more rating. Candarella's in. We're definitely not winning this then. I didn't notice that. Apparently we're 1 point off. We finished second in whatever race Candarella finished first in. And I guess in that way, like, I need to...
Green light, go, go, go.
I need to have a look at... have a look at how the ratings all work, because myself and Candarella are in this race, and Candarella's got like 5,000 rating, I've got 3,500. So I feel like that bumps this lobby quite a chunk. Let alone without looking at everybody else that's in here. So for everybody else that's in this lobby, like if they entered a more stacked lobby, they wouldn't finish as high, but I think the payout is really good. So we'll see what happens where we get to. See what we can pull out from this car. Away we go. Good luck, Ogden, and Russ, I think, is also racing. Oh. Candarella doesn't even look like he is going to qualify. Oh, is that too wide? No, that was perfect. Check your fuel for the race. Oh, yes. Let's not make that mistake again. Thank you, Jeff. Oh no, Candarella is now waiting for the gap. So let's just get a comfortable safety lap in. Oh yeah, I forgot. So this is currently 10 minutes now, this qualifying, which just means that there's a lot less kind of thing, not pressure, but there's a lot less need to rush out and try and like get as many laps in as you can. .7 or 3.8 to the gap. Are we losing the car behind? Maybe, and they're third at the moment. We'll see how this goes. Straighten up, then onto the brakes, into fourth, roll it round, let it rotate, and back on the power. That's it. Brake in a straight line, down into first, let it rotate, back onto the power. A little bit. We need to work out and just do a little bit less of lifting there. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting used to it. 35.6. We'd like to get down to the mid 34s, if not the 33s would be ideal. Oh. A little bit better. Couple of tenths. If we can just improve by a tenth or two every lap, that'll be all right. Half a second clear at the moment. Until the end of this lap when Candarella gets their lap in. Three and a half tenths better. Okay.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Ooh. Slidey moment there. Slightly better, another 2 tenths there. Look at that, 33s from the Lamborghini of Candarella. But then, if it's an OP driver in an OP car, what can you know, what else do you expect? No, this is good, this is good. Right. Into first, roll in, try and get back on that power. Not quite, no, we slid on the exit, lost a tenth. But heading towards those 34s, which is good. Tyre pressures could change a little bit. Oh, that wasn't bad. Oh, yeah, that was on me. Braking a bit late there. Still within a tenth. That's fairly consistent. We'll take that, but look at that. Front tyre pressures and rear tyre pressures all need to change. This is where we talk about that disparity, is it disparity? The disbursement of different skills, that we're a second off the guy in front, third place is a second off us. So if all plays out like you expect it to,
in sector 1.
Okay. Seems to be going alright. We'll do that. We'll go with that. Look at that. A 33-2 from Canderella. Another level. Another level. Right, that's us out of qualifying now. Let's go and watch Canderella lap. Doesn't even lift going through there. Did you hear there was no lift? Late apex. Oh, I think that's slightly later than ours, and I think just flow is better, right? 10 minutes is better to also set tyre pressure. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing, wasn't it? Was looking at tyre pressure. So that can go down by 3. That can go down by 2. We'll do an extra one just to be safe. We'll head for a 26.8. That can come up by 3. And that can come up by 2. Oh, and also race fuel. 30 minutes at 1 minute 30 a lap. Again, just doesn't, yeah. Uses every bit of track and doesn't brake. Or lift, apparently. That's crazy. 1 minute 30. So 30 minutes divided in half, be 15, so that'd be 40. No, it wouldn't be 15 laps. It'd be like 25 laps or something. So it'd be at least 48 plus 12. I think 60 litres. Gonna go with 60 litres. That's where my maths has worked it out to. And then it gets nervous, so we're going to do 68 to put a little bit... No, 65 will be fine. In fact, whilst we've got this time, we could actually work it out, couldn't we? Oh, this reckons 55, so we should be fine with 60. So we'll go for 60 and just hold it on that. And that should be fine. Apparently 55 should be fine. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five different manufacturers in the top 5. Russ coming qualifying in 5th place. Nicely done. Ogden down in 13th. But then this is the whole thing, isn't it, for me? The numbers don't really mean much still. They're starting to, but not really. It varies track by track, folks. That the red numbers there on the right-hand side, where Canderella's 1 and I'm 2, is all to do with the rating. But it just depends on how much you've played and who you've played against to get it there. So sometimes it does work out. Like Canderella is so fast, will potentially be number 1 in each lobby, and is a second and a bit quicker than everybody.
30 seconds.
Right. Awesome Paulie. Oh, is that Awesome Paulie? Nicely done.
20 seconds.
Right, let's just check this is on 60. Yep, we're good. We changed our tyres, so we're nice there. And away we go. We'll change this back to the ratings, and all we need to do now is 30 minutes of clean racing, trying to follow Canderella as much as we can.
Stay double file.
Oh, I've not registered for any races after this. I've not thought about that, have I? What time are we at? We're at 20 past 3. Don't know if we do one more race or not. Oh, look at that start from... Oh, and the guy behind. Whew. I think that people were fairly conservative through there and potentially saw the lap times and thought, you know what, we should let... There's no point in disrupting the order. So I think the guy behind could possibly have gone for a move. Ah, I am turning in earlier than Canderella. And look at, again, just how much track he's coming in right from the outside, trying to keep it. Whoops. Maybe don't try and change your lines or anything at this point, Andy. Yeah, okay, so once I could see this, once you've practiced, you could get this, you can get this down, but it's just very different to the McLaren that I've been using. Right, we've gone up to a second gap. Now what I could do with is Canderella slowing down and letting us follow his lines. Oh, as Letourneau takes a little bit of time out of our lap. Then we gain it back a bit there. 4.1 seconds in like 2 laps or something. Canderella is just on another level. So the question becomes, if we can lap as quick on the track in this car as we can in the McLaren, then do we stay in this car or do we try some different cars again? 34.2 in the race, and we're doing 36.
Fastest lap.
So we should be down to the 35s really, shouldn't we? Because we should technically be a second quicker than the guy in front. Oh, there we go. Now we're in the 35s. So then looking for this line onto the brakes. Try and carry that pressure through. 6/10 up now, that's good. Braking a bit earlier for this corner and then round and back onto the power. Oh, little slide, that's probably not helpful. No, but we were 7/10 up there. There we go. That's nicely into the 34s now. 34s, 35s. Candarella goes to 34-0. Just doesn't want to let me win, does he, Candarella? What was I going to say then? Yeah, Candarella is currently unchallenged in seasons. So the potential is that they could win both competitions and there'd just be no challenge for them. I mean, look at look at the difference here. Of which, to be honest, part of the issue now is who's going to challenge him, right? If you've missed a week of racing, you're very unlikely to get the same amount of points as the winner. This is interesting, actually, as my brain processes this. Like, why join halfway through this season now? There's no reason for people to start joining in the season for points. They should join in because it's fun. Oh, we just lost half a second there. We are keeping the guy behind at bay, though. I'll read what that is in a moment, Pierre. Candarella uses chase cam and driving line. No way. I mean, in fairness, he's normally at the front, so he probably doesn't need to look at the bonnet of his car much, does he? Difference is normal. Front engine is more understeer. And this is front engine. Okay. So I wonder if I should be checking out which what are the mid-engine ones there are, which would be the Lamborghini, right, and probably the Ferrari as well, probably all these new cars. So we're doing 35s. I think, were we doing 34s in the McLaren? Which could very well just be a practice thing.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That's a weird looking McLaren. Hey Russ, welcome along. It is. It sounds funny as well. It drives very different. We've gone British to try the we've gone British to try the Aston Martin. Oh, I tried to lift off there. If I'd have known I was going to get a track limits, I'd have just kept my foot in. Got to be quite boring being out in the front all the time. Yeah, probably. However, if you sit there and go, if you know, you could sing to yourself, couldn't you? I'm gonna win a rig. I'm gonna win a rig. I'm racing out in front on my own. I'm gonna win a rig. I'm gonna win the prize every time I win the prize. It may be boring, but look at the happiness in my eyes. Ford is kind of British from a certain perspective. I work for a company that's employed by or works for Ford. McLaren is also British. That is true. Right, I should focus a little bit again because we're just about to do a 36 and we need to be doing low 35s. Otherwise, second place may start to think that they have got a chance and do something crazy at the end of the race. So we just yeah, McLaren, it's nice to just use something, put something different on the grid, I think is part of my reasoning behind like trying different cars or wanting to go in a different car. Oh. That my second track warning. No, we lifted enough that time. I would have thought the Lamborghini would suit you. Yeah, to be honest, if I'm going to use this view, I can do any car. The reason that I didn't choose the Lamborghini at one point was because I just didn't like the in-car view of it. Before I had my break for a couple of weeks as well, I quite enjoyed the in-car view. Now I just can't seem to make it work again. Right, 35 again. Oh no, yeah, 35 again. How's that? It's consistent. NSX is mid-engined. Ah. Welcome along. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the stream. We are racing to hold second. We are pulling away. We've got the console extraordinaire Candarella out in front who won... what did Candarella win? He won the Mini Enduro last season, and now they've put a prize onto the middle races. He's now entering these races. So Candarella is just going to wipe the floor unless we get somebody else fast to come and challenge them. But I think they've already got one race ahead now, so it's all going to be whether Candarella misses a race. If Candarella is able to make every race week this season, I don't believe anybody can stop him now. They used to have a factory in Swindon, did NSX. There we go. My car knowledge is so minuscule, I wouldn't have known things like that. I really want to get back into the ACC, but the time... But the time I needed to get back to even the back of the pack is more than I have. Yes, absolutely. It is. Yeah, there is kind of that. Do you play any racing games? Honda had a factory, but not for the NSX. Oh, I see. Oh, drift it. Oh. Oh, there's a little bit of consistency. Oh, is that first place got a drive through? We won by default. Oh, we're doing well there. Oh no, it's 5th place. 5th place has got a drive through. These games do take a lot of time to kind of find that pace and consistency. Only GT with some friends on a weekly basis, which is just turn up and have fun. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, there is a difference when it's just with friends, right? That you're like, if you make a mistake, it's all just friends. It doesn't really matter. There is that thing where SimGrid have managed to do these daily races, which are really good, and they've got a variety of people in. The daytime obviously doesn't have as many people around and racing because of the nature of daytime. ACC, I think, is more played by grown-ups rather than folks that are generally off in the day, like the teenagers that are really fast. Just focusing to try and get a nice quick lap again. But yeah, GT with the bop and everything, and without tuning, is very... Oh, another drive through, but not for Candarella. The hope goes on. Can we get a 34? Surely we can clock a 34 here. But yeah, GT, and I don't know about Forza, but I guess Forza to a degree are very, very easy just to rock up and switch on and play, right? And so they, yeah, you don't need to worry about setups or anything, whereas there is no fixed setups or anything for this. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's not gonna be a 34. Oh, it is. Just. Oh, very slidey when I mess with the gears through there. Oh, 23 seconds in 20 minutes. He's over a second a minute quicker than me. Which means he could do a drive-through and still come out in front. Oh, Ogden's going to be able to pass the person in the pits here. Have you figured out how Canderella is so fast? Yes. The trick is to accelerate earlier, brake later, use every bit of the track, and that's about it. It's apparently really easy to go fast if you watch it. If you watch him race, he brakes later. He doesn't lift through any corners, and yeah, just goes faster. Apparently that's an option. The problem with playing with friends is they know where you live and come. Problem with playing with friends is they know that you're a friend and you can disfriend them. There was a YouTube short, wasn't there, where somebody had where somebody had there was a YouTube short where somebody I'm having to focus. Did that, didn't they? Where they, every time they crashed, they got somebody to just smack them in the back of the head or shake the rig. Ooh. See, I feel like when the McLaren goes, like, I guess, and maybe it is just the mid-engine kind of feel for it. When the mid-engine goes wrong, you kind of just slide and catch it and carry on. When the front engine goes wrong, the rear of the car just slides around so much that you have a huge moment of going, I don't know if I'll save this, which is very interesting. So we're another second down on our normal laps here. And the difference here for me in like using different cars is that although generally over a race, it doesn't matter if you have bop or not. Like, if you imagine that we were fighting with people here and going through these and being very close to folks all the way through the race, every time we slide, somebody would be at that potential to get alongside you. And once they're alongside you, then you slow down. And what I tend to find is I just end up losing a lot of positions from that. So I think I still do favour the McLaren here. Be interesting to try the Bentley, get a right-hand drive car going. So I guess like we're saying, if this is front engine, once you start getting the power down, there's no rotation from the back. Ooh. The rotation comes from there from braking, right? As you brake, that's where your rotation comes in. And then in the front engine, as you put the power down, because it's all at the front, it goes wherever you point it. Thank you. Drive-through cleared for somebody. Yeah, so as I start making mistakes here, I feel like it's costing us a second. Hey, Chris, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. But maybe that whole thing, I've raced with the McLaren for a few months now, I guess. So it's not surprising that I find it much easier to drive than anything else. Good to hear. Hey, Russ, I'm assuming that you're going to Tidgeney's big day out. I quite like the look of the TCR t-shirts, to the point at which I'm tempted to join TCR just to get a TCR jersey. I don't need my name or number or anything on it. Tempted just just to get one of the t-shirts. It would give me something to wear just when I'm sim racing then. Should have got some more RA gear as well, and then I could have had all the different tops in the background. Yeah, bit of a drive down to Preston. Oh, is it up at Preston? I've not really looked where it was. I've just, I'm near Chester, so I know that it would be close. So I've just assumed that I'm going to go and drive on the day. Is this going to hold? No, it's just going to understeer off the track. Got a 10-second gap behind us, and I can't help but feel like we've maybe checked out a little bit.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I've always been an advocate for TCR. I think Tidgeney's done an amazing job at helping to create a big community of friendly drivers. And he's very, very chilled out himself when he's racing. Right, 2 laps left. Let's try and get 2 more low 35s. Candarella amazingly quick. We've lost 2 tenths already, but that's still a low 35 at the moment for us. So that's all right, still on target. Oh, lost another 2 tenths. We're starting to lose that low 35 target. In fact, we're probably not even going to get it now, are we? Nope, missed an apex there. That's not going to do us any favours. Nope, lost another 2 tenths. Now is this just natural tyre degradation, or am I just unable to be consistent? Oh, there's final lap just in front of us.
The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Oh, they could have slowed down by 4 seconds. No, second slower, so we can't do those 35s at the end of this race. Just over 36. Cool. That's 3/10 slower. We're even slower this lap. Can we pretend that it's the tyres? Should we be losing a second a lap on tyres at this point? Oh well, there we go. Set ourselves a target and we can't match our target. Try and avoid final lap here. After the race, look at tyre wear. Now there's a clever thing to do.
The leader has finished the race.
Let's not go into final lap here. We'll brake a bit earlier. We'll come round in 4th. Oh, they've gone off the track. We'll just dive down the inside.
Clear on the left.
Cross the line for the checkered flag. We'll take a second place.
P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
Okay. Right, let's go in here. Oh, I didn't have a look at what tyres we were on there. Dry 4. Oh yeah, look. Oh yeah, look at that tyre wear. Yeah, that's huge. I think 2.5, 2.4, 2.39 there. So maybe it was okay that we weren't lapping the same. Let's just save that. There was a lot of sliding actually in the car. So if we can iron out the sliding in the car, I think we can probably improve there. Right. Oh, next race. Are we doing one more race? I guess we're doing one more race, aren't we? Well, I'll only do Bathurst for the moment. Just went out of practice, and yeah, I'll probably struggle a bit. Thought I'd better move over there for you, Andy. No, I'd have... depending on what's going on in the race, Nigel, I would... Because if there's folks together... then absolutely it can be really frustrating if you get over, like, if you catch up to people and you're like, I'm trying to race and they're not racing anyone. But we were both on our own. I would have quite happily just sat behind you to the end of that lap. But yeah, there is that kind of thing of looking, are you in a race with someone? Do you need to lose as little time as possible? And is the person approaching racing and need to do that? So... Yeah, we've used brakes too. Yeah, so you know, I didn't want Candarella to feel too much pressure. We do that. We can go a little bit faster then. Well spotted, Pierre. Eagle eyes. Right, what's the next half-hour dash? Bathurst. Okay, yeah, we'll go to Bathurst. Are we doing Bathurst? Yeah, I guess we're going in this car, aren't we? Shadow. Aston V8. Register. Okay, we are in. Okay, we've not done any practice at Bathurst. So let's drop out of here and try and get a setup in. I think we're going to have to just trust CDA. This is what we go for. Oh, this is what I use it for. So Bathurst will be down here somewhere. Nope. Mount Panorama. That's what I'm looking for. V8, in we go. Let's hide this screen. Jump back to here. And now we're going to be able to find it nice and quick. Subscription downloads on the left. Change from iRacing to ACC. One downloads defaults to ACC and one defaults to iRacing. I think that also threw me at one point. So Aston V8 GT3. In fact, that'll just be fine there. So then where are we going? Oh yeah. Which isn't Bathurst actually, is it? Mount Panorama, there we go. Set up Aston V8 GT3, there we go. And let's head to the console wizard. Let me go into setup. Have we got any setups here? No, so it is just going to be that slow process. Fourth, no, that's really good. Nice one, nice one there, Russ. I think somebody left as well. Final laps, you'll gain from one. It's the only thing of trying to look after. Sorry, I'm once again just trying to. Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong setup on again. So the racing safe seemed to be the one that I worked well with. Do we want to try it? We should try the meta, I guess, at some point as well, shouldn't we? Okay, see, these are very different to. Oh, but then we're front wheel, aren't we? So actually, front wheel drive. So we probably don't want it to be the same as the McLaren. This could all end in tears. Oh man, going down the mountain in this car. If this starts to twitch, oh, I'm not convinced this was a good idea. You know, you know when you get those moments. My target next race just finished. Yes, that's my target now as well, Russ. I've got that sudden panic of going, you know what? I'm not convinced this is going to go well at all. What time are we at? 56. We've not got long. Right. Gonna have to trust what they've done, but I don't want to prefer something else. Left rear. That setup wasn't too bad. It was just learning to be patient was the biggest thing there. 57. Running out of time. Oh, now we're onto the bumps, and this is where it takes its time because you've got to change every one. There we go. 58. Running very short of time. Don't panic. Make sure the numbers are right. One more. There we go. Rear ride height. There we go. There we go. Let's save this as... There we go. Right, we're there. Let's quit out of this. Let's go and jump in a lobby. Whew. Server list, SimGrid seasons. We don't have it yet. Whew. That's timing, isn't it? He's stressed out and hasn't even started yet. Absolutely. Oh. No time for a loo break either. Shouldn't drink so much tea. Right. Just do sandbagging quali Russ. Oh, last time I raced it, I T-boned 3 cars, parked sideways going up and down the mountain. Oh no. 5, there we go. 18792. 18792. And we're in.
Green light, go.
Whoa, third. Jeff's in. Oh, Rob's in. Sausage is in. I can get them the right way around now. Right, let's go and get some practice in. Let's load that in. That's all fine. And then that's fine. Right. Oh, Candarella's not coming for this one, though. Candarella's done one and jumped. Is 3 hours a lap okay? Yes, yes, that's fine. Nord's next. Oh no, it's a community race. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Hey! Cheers, Rob. I think we're gonna be fine. I don't know what the problem is of choosing a new car for a day and your second race is the mountain. Oh! Okay, that's good to know. The car's a little bit wider than what we think. Now, here's the interesting bit. Oh. Oh, that was very slow, wasn't it? We could do with a few of those testing. Oh, and there. It's quite good on the brakes. Although I am also slightly nervous about those brakes. Easy win. Probably don't want to hit the walls. Is it not? I used to play GT7 Russ, and apparently it's quick to wall ride. Is that not a thing here? I thought the idea was to run around the walls as quick as you could.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Oh, we need to brake a little bit more than that. That Matt Lawson. I know so. Surnames are so common these days, aren't they? Give it a try on your qualifying lap. feel like I'm being goated into... Oh. Oh.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh, look at this. The first 3 out as quick as you can. We all know what's going on. Right, we've got Jeff in front of us. Oh, now is Jeff? Yes, okay.
Car on the left. Clear
Cheers,
on the left.
Jeff. So I did, yeah, there was that half thing as I saw him slowing down. Just going to let us go past. Rob has got about a similar time to us. He's probably maybe even a bit quicker when he's on form. So we shouldn't catch up to him. I need to learn what gears to use. But we should be flat out up here now. Oh. Try not to wall ride. I don't think that is going to be quicker. Oh. It just... Yeah, it's so different to the McLaren. We'll see what happens. Here we go then. The steering on this, the steering in the McLaren feels very consistent as you go around the corners, if you make it or not. Whereas on this, it feels like it goes light and heavy. It kind of jolts around a lot more. So it feels a lot harder to control because it kind of bumps a lot, which is interesting. Like just in terms of trying to control the car. Oh, didn't rotate. That's not going to be helpful, is it? So yeah, so that's something that's quite different. SimGrid telling me that the server started. Yeah, so that's something that's very different in this to the McLaren, is that it just doesn't, as you go around the corner, the force feedback feels a lot more wobbly, and maybe that's to do with it being a front engine again. So it's, yeah, and oh no, it's not going to turn. Oh, it's so understeery. Ah!
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Oh no 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 no! Oh, so understeery. I don't get why it's such a rough car to drive. Oh, right, out we go again. Let's try again. We've got 10 minutes. It is survival. Survival on the hill it's going to be. All those comments about the steering that you hold in the limit. So when I was racing in the McLaren, as I was saying just then, when you're going around the corner, it feels like it holds very nicely. You brake, you come in, it loads up the force feedback, and it sits there. And the force feedback sits there really nice. And then in this car, as you come up, you find the limit of the feedback, and you're like, oh, there we go, I'll just hold it there. And all of a sudden, the steering goes light and heavy again, and it jolts around. And it just makes it really awkward. And it'd be interesting to watch a video back like Rory's and see how Rory deals with it. Because like I'm having to lift now through that. That McLaren, I'm just flat out. There's no lift needed. But even just, yeah, it's very... And I wonder if that's setup and front wheel drive kind of issues. But it definitely just puts me off racing the car, right? Because It puts me off racing the car because you just don't know. You could be going around the corner and absolutely fine, and all of a sudden you just get that little dip in feedback and you're spinning out. Oh, I would have slowed down, but appreciate that. Thank you very much. So I can feel the power in the front. I was just joking about crashing on the quali lap. You probably want to be close to the front. Yes, it would be nice to... I don't really mind about not being close to the front. What I really want is to not have anybody in front of me going over over the mountain. Right. Here we go. Russ has qualified in 8th place. There's only 10 people managed to set a lap so far. I can't read that going up the hill. We'll try and read it going down the hill. Just, yeah, it's so bouncy on the wheel. I don't know whether having like a lighter setting on the feedback would help. And I mean, ultimately, we may just be going. What was I going to say then? I can't remember. We may just be going too close to the limit, and it may just be actual oversteer and sliding on the car. Maybe the McLaren just tends to find it's got more grip. But here we go. We should be able to set a lap now. See where we are comparatively.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Round the corner we go. And we set something that's good enough for 6th. What is our time? A 2:03. Yeah, we should be down in the 2:02s. So this definitely, rather than take the setup as gospel. Yeah, and that's part of it, is I don't know enough about setups to... Oh, look at that. That was not the right corner. So we've lost time there already. We'll try 2nd gear through here and see if that works any different. No. Oh yeah, no, it did gain, but then we got less of an exit. Yes, we have gained. There is a little bit of time there. So there's maybe like a mid 2:03 at the moment, but there's definitely no 2:02s in the car. We'll try again. I think we've got one more lap as well. Definitely sliding through that.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
Definitely sliding through that corner there. Oh, that's probably not a nice place to park. They maybe don't even realise that the session isn't over. I mean, we'll be the top finished Aston because we're probably the only Aston that's in.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
We're having to concentrate. No grip.
Lapping by the
There's just no, it just understeers. I struggle so much. So half a second would have taken us down to a 0.8. So we'd have been up here with that lap. The McLaren would have been here. I don't know if I can use this Aston. It's the steering. The steering's the most part of it. Is that I'm going around the corners and it bumps a lot more. It'll be a good race. It'll be a good race if we can if I can just hold it together. Right, let's go and sort out fuel. There's nothing else I can change. 2 minutes a lap, 15 laps, 15 times 3.7 or something. Two minutes, 2 seconds a lap, 30 minutes, and what have we just said? 3.7. Oh. $64.2, 65 should be fine. Okay. That's it, isn't it? Rather than take a setup as gospel, I always use it as a starting point. If I felt there was understeer, I'd look at the roll bars or wheels. Yes, that's a fair shout. You can take that turn on the hill flat. You just have to turn in sooner and go really close to the wall. I can do it in the McLaren. I just don't trust. I don't trust this car yet.
10 seconds.
That's it. That's it. You've got to see each race as a. I could finish last here, and go from that. Don't look at the delta. Oops. Yes. Right. So, here we go. Survival on the mountain. Race pace very different to qualifying pace. Oh.
Green light, go, go, go.
Kind of almost you want to just kind of filter into...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh.
Car on the right.
Oh. They
Clear on the right.
we weren't getting any room there. We had to lift off. Oh, man. Almost took out that BMW. Thankfully we didn't.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, what can you... There's nothing you can do, is there? And then you just end up... Oh, somebody's bumped up ahead. Oh, just stop your car. Just keep your car out the way. So we've lost one, gained one. We've got Jeff in front of us. Where don't even think about it, BMW. Don't know what you've got on your mind trying to get close up on the mountain. There we go. Survive through the mountain, step 1. Bathurst is all about confidence, so be positive. I am positive that we're not going to make... No, we did all right. Like, I've learnt the track now, so I do feel that I'm in a better position than I was a few weeks ago. It's the car. The car mostly is what I'm struggling with at the moment for that positivity. If we're in the McLaren, I'd be all over it. Right, what have we got to try and climb up through some positions here? Anything. Nothing on Jeff here. Need to brake a little bit earlier. Yeah, carried the speed well. Yeah, we'll just try and put Jeff off a little bit. Oh, no, that was it. Here, second gear was too laggy there. We didn't quite make that corner. Very bumpy over there. Gonna lift here slightly. Gonna lift just at the top here. There we go, back on the power now. I think we can brake later there than we are. Okay. Ooh. Bit slidey, isn't it? Hey, Karma, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Wheels back off to France. Right. On we go. Look for that 75-80 marker. Somebody's going for a move. Oh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Jeff with the smart play there. Oh no, he's gonna follow us, so if I was Jeff, I would have been hopeful there for the two going side by side to crash out. They weren't wanting to give up that position, and we were wanting it, so fights ensued.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Right, can we... Oh, look at that. The gaps have spread out now. Bolton is the guy just ahead. This is the... Hey, Prince Hatter, welcome along. Welcome to anybody who I've not said welcome to. Welcome to all the folks that are lurking as well. Oh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, Mr. Rob Bolton. Sausage is in front of us now. What can we do here? Yeah, I thought I'd try something new. The steering camera just doesn't work for me though. It's very bumpy on the feedback. It's making it very hard to be consistent around the corners. Like my arms, I feel like my arms are constantly going. Let's go, Rob, let's go. Use that BMW power.
Yellow flagging sector 3.
Oh. There we go into the 203s now. Oh, Jeff's fallen away a little bit there. Right, so we know we're coming in hotter, so we brake at the 100 rather than at the line and then just follow him through.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1. Red on lane, personal fastest lap.
See if we can't just keep the pressure on here. Rob misses a lot of apexes. He's potentially just under pressure here, and I can't remember, he might also be on a controller, which makes it even more amazing. We just stick our nose out just to let him know we are going to look for a move. But it definitely wasn't on there. Oh, out wide to the wall there from Rob.
Slow car ahead.
Oh.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Woo! Shout out to Lawson there. He did very, very well to just stay where he was. He wants to keep going, doesn't want to just return to the pit. Right. Now we've got to catch back up to Rob. Okay, we can do that though. Very similar pace there. We're fighting for third now. There we go. Survival on the mountain. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's that silly. It's the suspension. It's the suspension. That's what's doing it. Come on, get going. Oh, man. Ah, we were fighting for third. No. Oh, idiot. I knew just as we were catching that. Right. So, so my brain's kicking off here. Loads that says it's all about the setup. The setup is doing the steering, making the steering weird. Oh, that's so frustrating. We've just lost 10 seconds. We were fighting for third place. Survival on the mountain and we didn't survive. Going over that curb, did you see the car was just bouncing? It just couldn't settle at all. And that may explain a bit about the steering, about it bouncing on my steering as well. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh well. It is what it is. That's some good points that we could have got there. Oh, right. Yeah, not even halfway through the race. Oh. Oh no, someone's got a drive-through for the pit lane, which means they've already gone back into the pits.
Yellow flag accepted.
Oh, we were a bit nervous there. Right.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Braking points and apexes. And try not to worry or get stuck in with the traffic. .9. Let's see, what can we rein in going over here? Oh no, Russ, you shouldn't be commenting in the chat. Especially with language like that.
Slow car ahead.
Oh. Oh, the silly curbs.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
There we go. That's where there's some pace compared to the car in front. Jeff, 3 seconds up the road. Ah, Rob's managed to go up into second. Oh, we've lost out on even more. Oh, why did we change cars? Why, oh why? Oh, nervous moment over that again. Was thinking what happened. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Fortunately, we're now stuck, yeah, behind this car in front. We need a mistake.
We are halfway through.
Oh.
Keep pushing.
This is why nobody's in the Aston. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Trying to make them nervous, but that just meant it just bumps. It's too bumpy. Is it like this? Maybe it's like this in the McLaren and I've just never noticed. But this is so hard to control. Like when you're trying to race it, like I'm trying to go now on the limit. And it's like it's got springs attached to it. So as you hit one force on one side, it's like it's sprung back and you're just going. Awesome, Paulie ahead, doing a great job. Yes. And I mean, this is all on me, right? There was no.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's all on me. I could have been up there fighting for second place with Rob. Now we just can't. We're just never going to be able to find a way past this BMW. Oh, especially if we slide out of the corner. But look at that. BMW past the Ford. We ain't finishing higher than this. Oh, that's where we've got them, but we're not making a move going up here, are we? So maybe we're gonna have to. Oh no! Oh, holy! That was not needed. There was no other way. In fact, is that 2 videos now? We had one at Watkins. Didn't we have one at Watkins? Was that a BMW? No, it was a Ford. It was a Ford again, wasn't it? Wasn't it Karma? We did it was like how to overtake a Ford, and both times now, in order to get past the Ford on the straight, unfortunately the Ford has stage left exit. Right. Rob's lost a lot of time there as well, only 7.6 seconds ahead of us. Keep going, their tyres will die and crash. Yeah, I didn't want them to, like, peel off left though. Right, what have we got now? 2.5. Jeff's going to be under pressure the last 10 minutes of the race. Don't know whether we should flick to first gear there. Jeff might have damage, actually. He disappeared at one point behind us, didn't he? Oh, I can't seem to get that first corner right either. Right, let's see what we're like going up the hill here. Rob and Brabeck must be fighting because they've come down to 7 seconds now. What can we catch up with Jeff going up the hill? That was close. Might be pushing a little bit too hard. Flows there. It's all like the car itself is all right. I just want to get rid of that springiness in the steering, and then I'd be more than happy. Down to 6 seconds for Rob. Oh, Rob and Brabeck potentially side by side here. Oh.
Yellow flag again. Watch out in front.
Somebody's off. It's Rob. No. Oh, we went slower through there than Jeff did ahead. Jeff is fighting for 3rd place now. He's gone back up to 3.3 seconds. Right. What a shame that wasn't Brabeck's fault and he had to wait up. Right, Jeff, let's reel him in. See if we can't get back onto that podium again. Oh, we had to lift there though. 3 seconds, the gap.
Yellow flag ahead.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh, what's going on here? We have to slow down again. That second place just up there, that red Ferrari. Jeff has been held up there by the back marker. Is he going to let him go there? Oh, we've been there so many times. Oh, go on, just let him go through. That's it. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thought they were going to go and follow the line there. Everybody's on a slow lap there. Little slide there from us. Here we go then. You should try out Sim Racing Garni, I guess. He has a track and a car setup combo for the famous ones. It's worth, yeah, I mean, it's just trying different. If you don't know what you're really doing with the setups, then it's worth trying. It's worth trying different ones, isn't it? Oh. It was enough just to put Jeff off. We've got 3 seconds gap up to the next car. Oh, oh no, Jeff! No! No! Oh, right, we need to settle back in now. We've lost second place there. We're not going to gain a second a minute. That's quite an ask. Where did Jeff come out? Jeff's come out in 5th. Oof. Classic Bathurst crashing still. Yeah. Craziness that we've now all over. I think classic Bathurst would be crash, roll back, fight for a podium, and then crash again and give up the podium. Focus, bring it home. No, we always thought that this would be a donation for. I thought that was going to be all right. We kind of braked late, got it rotated, and got back on the power, but that didn't seem to work, did it? Right, Braybeck, 5.4 seconds ahead. We've got 4 minutes left. We want to try and do our best to catch up to them without hindering our lap so much like that. But I don't think we need 2 seconds a lap here. Yeah, no, look at that. It's still at 5.5. He's got no damage that's making his steering go funny.
Slow car ahead.
Oh. Oh no, here's Nigel. Another guy in the stream that we don't want to be seeing. Yes, it looks like he managed to hold Brabeck up by a second though. But, I mean, it's still, yeah. We just need to focus now and make sure that we just smoothly bring it back, don't we?
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Now, let's see, can we push a little bit? Okay, Davidson 12 seconds ahead and has done their best to survive the mountain. We've got 4 seconds to the guy in front. Oh. No, you see, I don't know whether it's worth changing down a gear or not when it bogs down. No, 4.4 now, so we've lost, yeah, never mind. It's all good. We just need to do 2 more laps and bring it home. Oops. Too deep in that corner. We should take a podium, I feel like, shouldn't we? No, that's, I mean, we've done amazingly, haven't we? Yeah, considering the qualifying.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Ooh.
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
We'll take it for an Aston Martin, won't we? It's just so... I feel like I'm on a... You know when you watch somebody on TV driving and then you watch the video and they're like going around a left-hand corner but their hands are going all over the place? I feel like it's a bit like that. That like there's one corner to the left but my hands are going like this. Like I'm not really driving. Well, first place just going through the chicane down towards the final corner. We'll brake early, we'll stay over to the right.
Watch out in front.
Oh.
Leader has finished the race.
What?
Excellent job, mate. P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
Welcome to Bathurst. Oh. Wow. I mean, we were 12 seconds off, and we probably lost 12 seconds in the race. Oh, at least he only lost one position. Did I just save that? I did just save that, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. At least he only lost one position. It could have been so much worse. And if he was the cause of Rob going off, that's also a bit rubbish. Jeff came in 6th. That's not so bad. Oh, Jeff, no, nothing to worry about. I was feeling it for you as you came over the top. I was like struggling to kind of get that pace to get past you. And twice I had people spin out in front, and it was rough. You did really well to take the. You held the brake. I slowed down. It'll be good. We'll go and watch the replay. I slowed down to make sure that I didn't do it. Prince Hatter, thank you very much. That's it. You see, it's worth complaining throughout the race. Hey, Catch the Breeze, welcome along. Sorry, I don't think I've said hello to you. And now I've got suddenly to think whether you've been racing with us and whether I've forgotten the link of the name. But yeah, P2, we'll take it. We avoided some trouble. We didn't really create our own trouble, did we? There we go. Did improve from a 214 to a 210. That's huge. Never give up. Yes. Right, I think we can drop out now. It's 16:50. Where is the next race? What do we think? I'm a little bit tempted to go back to the McLaren, but what I do want to do is find a setup that doesn't make it springy. Prince Hatter, thank you so much for the donations. I know I try not to make a thing of it, but then I also want to make sure that I am appreciative of everyone that's watching and joining in and supporting. Right, there are 70. Oh, it's Monza. Monza is in the half-hour dash. Right, we can do Monza now, or we could skip Monza and we could do Bathurst and Misano tonight at 8 and 9 o'clock. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from doing Monza at 7. Let's do that. We're going to have a break for a couple of hours. I'm aware that my numbers have gone up now as well, but we're going to break now. We're going to come back at 7, and we'll do a Monza race because I feel like that's it's got to happen, hasn't it? So yes. Oh, Sausage, did you get killed? Oh, I was hoping that he was going to have to like move out of the way for Jeff and me to go through. It's that mix, isn't it? And I keep like flicking back and forth. He's going to get his best result if he keeps going. If he goes, nothing I can do now, I'll keep going. He's going to get his best result, and he can just apologize after and say, I'm really sorry for that. And there's nothing much that can be done. There's no stewarding that removes or gives points or anything. So it's really frustrating in that sense. Whereas I think it just says so much more if you wait. Now you got bumped from behind. So the only thing there, Rob, is that hey Paulie, welcome along. You were doing very well there. You didn't need to stage exit left though. Twice it happened. I was following people and they lost it in front of me. So Russ is never doing Bathurst again. No, just avoid it. Enjoy watching the carnage on somebody's stream. Yeah, well done, Paul. I don't know where you came in the end. I need to go through and mark some clean racing for the people that we were following. Jeff, yeah, a benchmarker made me go to the dirt, so I let Rob go. I didn't want to waste our race. Yeah, no, that's it, isn't it? It is judging that and just kind of going, you know what? Let them go and then keep up and enjoy the race the other way around. 4th for Paul, nice. You almost got third then, because the guy behind spun just on the last corners. Right, so we will. Yeah, we'll be around in Discord and we'll be around on here. But we're gonna jump away then, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do. Do we do Monza at 7? I guess people want to see Monza, don't they? Now the question is that you can all answer for me quickly just before we go: Aston or McLaren? I feel like I'm a lot more stable in the McLaren, so my thought is go back to McLaren for now, and maybe do a community stream where we do a different car and we work on the setup. But I feel like it's just weird with the driving. Oh, the Lamborghini. Oh, there's an interesting shout. Oh, I see. Russ nicely throwing a spanner in the works. Go back to the Macca in car cam. Oh yes, maybe that's the plan. Yeah, maybe we go back to Macca and jump back in the car, and we'll look at Lambo and we'll look at different cars on a community evening. Challenge yourself, anything. I did just challenge myself, Rob, but the steering's really weird on that Aston setup. So as I was going around the corner, it was like I was having to like dip constantly around the corner, and it just doesn't give you the confidence on the car. Which is either I'm pushing it right at the limit, or the suspension's bouncing and I need to do it. So we could do Lambo and go bonnet cam. Could do Lambo and do bonnet cam. Okay. So I think tonight we'll go back in the Macca just to make it. We'll go back in the Macca just to work it out and have an easy evening so I can chat and we can get involved. Then we'll be back tomorrow night for the mini enduro, and maybe that's somewhere that we can look at. Maybe trying the Lamborghini out or a different car, like you say, to challenge and change. Right. Have a enjoyable few hours. I will see you again in 2 hours when we will go racing at Monza. Whose idea is that? Have a great time and a good evening if I don't see you. Bye for now. Well done to everybody who's racing. And yeah, everyone I raced against was really good to race. See you soon. Bye.